because it does not.
Alright.
We're on.
Okay.
Hi!
Hello. So there's been a massive die-off. Half the group turned to zombies and were slain by... I'm gonna go with Abby.
I like it.
Yes, okay, that's the excuse and we're sticking to it.
Yes.
But suffice to say, we are down in group members, but we're going to play on until
We should.
anybody comes back
Or joins us.
or joins us,
Or
the first time.
leaves,
and whatnot.
Or Martians invade.
Or we
Sure.
Zombie Martians.
It's been a theme of like the past week.
Also, we'll probably break for dinner at some point.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay, so before that all happens, let's get back to where we were. Edward had just introduced his crib.
In a Napoleon fashion.
I liked
Right.
it. I really did like it.
Captain Morgan style.
Yes. Right.
There's a
And I'm
little
just
captain in
standing there just laughing.
Little. Oh, I get it. Yeah.
So many jokes I wanted to make. That I wasn't. So many bad puns.
Alright. I would like Abby to pick a number between 5 and 15. You'll find out what this is for
I was
later.
gonna say, this better not be my number of children, but okay.
Oh gosh, no.
13.
13, okay. 15 it is. Alright. As you are there admiring Edward's work, and
Yeah, I'm standing outside the door laughing.
Barb is laughing hysterically at it, Biggs comes in and kind of reaches in and knocks on the door jamb.
Yeah.
Miss Helen, we
Oh no.
have a situation.
Okay, what is it?
There's a young girl here to see you.
It's not me, I swear!
Yeah, I know, Barb. We're right here. Okay.
She asked
Me too, her.
she asked for Helen by name.
Yes.
Full name or just Helen?
Just Helen, the captain of the ship.
I'm trying to figure out whether she knows like specifically Helen or if it's just like take me to the captain.
Just come with me. You'll understand.
Okay.
Okay.
So we
That would be a change.
I followed because I'm interested.
okay. He leads you to the tavern.
Brought her to the tavern.
And he goes, no, I didn't. She
Oh, okay. My apologies.
came here on her own accord. We're open for business. She walked in and introduced herself here. And he leads you over to a table where a young girl, about 13, is sitting. And Biggs gets kind of pale and he says, Lily, this is the captain. Helen, this is Lily.
Hello, Lily.
She is trembling a little bit and looks up at you. You can see that she just deep fear in her eyes. And she says, "Hi. I have a message for you."
The message from who?
From Geoff.
Oh, it's worse. It's so much worse than
I will take this pause in the conversation to say, I don't know what's going on, so that promise is unfulfilled.
What promise?
She said that I would understand. And he doesn't.
Okay. Geoff's the leader of the Hologram.
And who is this girl?
Lily, and I assume she works for him.
Works.
No, I don't.
No, you don't work for him? Oh dear God.
I-
Yes, that's why I did air quotes.
I live here in Hanover. But they took me, and now I'm here to deliver
It's okay.
this message, and then that's it.
What do you mean that's it?
What's a notice perception equivalent to this?
Want to just do perception?
Yeah.
I have 1 perception. I don't know.
Perception is wicked-faced.
Oh, I've got 4.
Go for it, Edward!
Should I roll 2?
I'm keeping that one.
I think just Edward at this point.
3 successes.
3 successes. Edward, you notice
I got 3 too.
a strange-looking device kind of poking out from her clothing.
I immediately start grabbing at it and trying to examine it.
Alright, as you grab it, she says, No, don't take it off! You'll set it off!
What?
I'm not going to
it's a
take it
bomb.
off. He'll say I'm not going to take it off. And are his minions around or no?
Whose minions?
Mine.
Yours?
Yeah.
I don't know, where did you leave them?
No. You know what? There's at least one minion here. Barb, hold her down.
Wait, let's not do this here, Edward.
Remove the bomb?
No.
Why would we do it anywhere else but here?
I would first
In your
defuse
shop where
the
you
bomb.
have tools?
I have tools here. He pulls out a bag of tools he has on him at all times.
I'm
It's
sorry
okay.
I doubted you.
Wait,
It's okay. He's a professional at this. Even though I think he should diffuse it before
Wait,
trying
so-
to take it off.
So that means Geoff is here. In Hanover.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
told to tell you that he's coming for you.
Right, so I'm ignoring this and working on the bomb.
And
That's not really a surprise.
that I'm not the last.
So there's
Not the
more.
last child? Not the last
I
bomb?
don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
okay.
That was it. And they said if you took it off or tried to tamper with it, that it would set it off. And
So Edward's going to examine it first.
okay.
Barb, get her some milk.
Am I going? Or wait.
Get the
Oh,
freaking
yeah, I
milk!
guess I
It's
would.
a child with a bomb strapped to her back. Are you telling me you're not going to listen to me?
Nah, I probably would.
Yeah.
5 successes.
Alright, she takes the milk and drains it instantly.
I go and grab more milk.
This device is a fairly, well, not fairly, it is an extremely complicated explosive. It's probably not powerful enough to destroy the entire ship, but it would take out a good chunk of it. It's tightly strapped to her. She had a jacket kind of covering it. And you can see there are measurements or things in place that would that would detonate it if you, say, adjusted the straps or basically attempted to take it off would
boom.
would definitely set it off. As far as tampering is concerned, it does have some kind of armored pieces covering some of the more, what you would presume would be the sensitive mechanisms. So it would be hard to get at, and those could be tied into that same trigger mechanism. There is also a small clock on the outside that does seem to be a timer portion to it.
How long does it have?
At this point, it looks to be about a minute and a half.
Oh, great.
Okay, so we did. First of all, let's get her out of the tavern.
I mean, should we really be running with the ship? I'm just going, well... So, does it look like there's any possible way to keep them from triggering?
There could be.
So what I'm thinking is specifically if they're set, like, pressed against her, and then when it adjusts, it changes the pressure,
Mm-hmm.
then if he just freezes them in place and then takes them off, they won't feel any change in pressure.
Yeah, you could try something like that, yeah.
The alternative would be to try and defuse the bomb directly.
Right.
Does anybody want to bomb the
Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove the clock. It's away inside the bomb, and it's definitely not armored.
Okay. Roll.
And then we'll add to your clock collection. If you successfully do this.
If you put that on my child's crib.
There is currently a 3 black die penalty for
Stress.
just difficulty in working with the mechanism. It's really fine and intricately built, so
Or just removing the clock or anything.
and any mechanical working with it, and we'll have this penalty.
By the way, if he moves the table at all, it's going to be near a window. Think about it.
Okay, yeah.
Really
Okay.
some pressure.
And another 3 die penalty
For-
because dealing with the girl because
She's
exactly.
being held down.
I'm sort of trying to keep her calm with milk.
Yeah, she's still.
You've been ordered to hold her down. You're holding her down.
She's still shaking. I mean, it's
Okay.
as I said, this is a very fine, delicate, so small tremors could adjust your tools.
All right. So I'm going to say,
Sometimes.
stop moving if you don't want to die.
That's not going to calm her down.
It might.
Make a separate roll to determine how convincing that is.
I don't have any empathy, guys. I'm sorry.
No, I don't either.
I can't help.
Maybe we should get some
what
empathy
skill
before I
is
become
this?
a mother.
What skill is this?
Can I roll leadership to make her trust me?
I could do that. I could roll intimidation.
No, do not intimidate her. She's already shaking.
Leadership, maybe.
I don't think empathy. Since we don't have empathy.
Because we don't have Jezebel.
Yeah, we don't have Jezebel.
Could I use medicine as like a bedside manner thing?
No, I'm gonna say not.
All right. Well, it doesn't very much matter what you choose.
Probably. I mean, anything that's probably presence-based could probably make an argument for. Okay, maybe not streetwise. But
Damn it.
empathy, you could intimidate, leadership.
We should probably roll too.
Maybe conversation.
I take it I'm not taking black die, since she is neither a fine device nor is she shaking herself out of hearing me.
No black die on
4
that.
successes
To do what?
to calm her.
Okay.
and or lie, and or whatever you want to call it.
Okay, that takes another 30 seconds
And she
of
stops
time,
moving, though.
but she will stop shaking.
Yeah. Nah, so we did before if I was going to do the whole.
Alright, so... I'll call for a freezing agent. And in the meantime, I'll remove that clock.
Okay, someone runs off to get some freezing agent. I have no idea what that would be.
There's something.
Can of easy freeze.
Yeah.
That would actually exist in this universe.
Yes.
Yeah, technologically speaking, I have no idea what could plausibly exist here
Yeah.
that would freeze something.
Unless we go to a high
Like
enough
that.
altitude.
You don't have time for that.
I know.
Ascend to a high altitude, and then we'll let it naturally freeze.
We'll just
Along with the
break
rest of us.
through the atmosphere. That'll solve our
These don't
problem.
explode, right?
Correct.
Net 2.
Positive 2?
Yeah.
Okay. You remove the clock.
Alright, so I look inside. What do I see?
Inside, you can see some gears turning. Basically,
There's a bomb.
there's still further mechanisms. Now, you just removed the visible clock on the outside. That was just basically the time display. There are still pieces
Okay.
within the whole device that are
Do I
still
see how the bomb part works?
moving.
Keep in mind I'm wearing something that can allow me to magnify and see small things in that
Mhm.
distance.
Yes.
Perception.
Yeah, let's do that.
Perception. Just the one success.
Okay, so looking inside, you can get a fairly good look around. You're pretty sure all of the clockwork portions are clustered in the one area, and the rest of it is just the raw explosive. And you've got a faint idea of
Fine.
how you might be able to stop it.
That idea being
I don't know. What's your idea? I mean, like,
there's a triggering mechanism I see that if it's disabled, the explosive just won't detonate.
yeah. There you go, yeah. Some part that you could tinker with and cause it to not continue to function. Basically, the proper wire you need to cut. But it's
Red
a
wire,
gear.
blue wire, red wire, blue.
Is it a chemical explosive or?
I don't know.
Was it like C4?
C4 is a chemical
Oh,
explosive.
fine. I knew that.
I'd say combination.
Is it dynamite or is it like steam explosives?
Oh, well,
Steam everywhere.
more dynamite, yeah.
Okay. Do I recognize the explosive material?
That's not as exposed.
Okay, so
It's wrapped, so you can't.
I guess
know
we'll just have to
exactly
go
from it.
after the trigger. Is there any way to just remove the equivalent of the firing pin?
You can try. Yeah.
Wait. No, never mind. I should have only been rolling 3 black die, but I succeeded anyway. So,
Oh.
yeah.
You're down to 30 seconds.
Okay.
for this operation. So actually add the 3 black die back in for time pressure. I have to do this very quickly.
Grace under pressure. Wait, do we all have fate die?
Fate points.
Or fate points, whatever.
Even if all my black die come up positive, I have 1 success.
Okay, well, roll them anyway. Want to see how successful it is.
So that's 4 net successes.
4 successes. Alright, describe how you disarm the bomb.
Casually.
Casually?
No, you just
Meanwhile, Helen. Oh my gosh.
he just sort of reaches in
Helen's
and
probably running off the ship right now.
No, I might have been having a panic
And
attack.
there we go. Okay.
yeah, no, basically.
And
I
we're
got
done.
2 successes in not getting a panic attack.
That's true. Yeah.
Imperial engineer is like, this thing is liable to blow up in your face. This makes it different from what I work with normally.
Yeah.
This might actually try to kill you.
Yeah.
This makes it different from my coworker. Anyway, so once he's disabled it, he no. So he'll take it off. Does it explode?
No.
He goes,
Edward, I
You're-
cannot tell you how happy I am every day that you are a part of our crew.
Well done.
thank you.
I'm gonna sit down now.
No, Lily, you're well named. Why does a sheet?
What?
I don't know if that was the time, Edward.
Well, she is.
Yeah, I know, but she had reason.
Would you like another glass of milk?
No, thank you.
What about your family?
I just want to go home.
Okay.
Where is home?
In town.
And would it be safe to go back considering you were kidnapped already?
I don't know.
I think it's...
Probably have a few crew members of school.
No, we should keep her here. And we should
They
set
find
off
her
this
alive.
device outside the ship.
Right. Can you like stuff some fireworks in it so that people think it's just a party thing and not a bomb?
Well, no, the point of setting this device off is so they think it succeeded.
Right.
Also, but first I should probably determine what its manufacture is and all that.
Okay.
So I examine it.
Okay.
He takes it fully apart.
Roll.
Alright.
You no longer have to worry about setting it off, right? Or,
Well.
I mean, if I get a foul failure and accidentally...
Suppose that depends on how deeply he's examining it, I guess. If he's just looking over it. No, but if he tries to take it apart, I suppose there's still a chance you could.
I got a stupid, ridiculous amount of successes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13.
holy crap!
That's like 1.5 times my dice pool.
Wow.
He takes that thing apart!
I rolled 3 6s into 3 other 6s,
Yes.
which rolled into 3 1s.
That's amazing. Okay. You understand everything about this device. Obviously you can't say specifically who built it, but you recognize the style. You can tell where they got the parts, from what region of the world. You yeah, if you want to take it apart, and
It pretty much falls apart in your hand.
you can. Let's say this: you have completely taken it apart and then put it back together perfectly.
I have the strange urge to make this into a weapon.
It is a weapon.
No, like turn it into this thing where the straps become like spider legs and it jumps onto enemy soldiers.
I endorse this.
Anywho, in the meantime, I'll toss it out the window. Reset to explode.
I assume for a slight time delay so it gets past the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the idea is to make them think that I threw her out the window and she died that way.
Okay.
And that it exploded.
Alright.
So that they don't know we disarmed it.
Wouldn't they know the time?
What if there's an explosion? Are they more likely to think they had a genius engineer who took it apart, examined it, put it back together, and then threw it out the window? Or that there was like a 2-minute time delay? There was some kind of like fire thing.
I don't know.
Well, like when I confronted all of
Do that in character.
it's just like, well, I would actually think that they would know that you're on the ship. Because when I confronted Oliver, when trying to get the keys to free Jezebel, he told me straight to my face that he knew everyone. Like, everyone on the ship.
I'm not surprised that he does.
So what if he knows my profile? Those always vastly underestimated my capabilities.
I don't think they have this time.
I know what was in my Imperial file. I totally changed it.
Do it yourself.
Besides, if we need another one, I can just make it.
Yeah. That's a good point.
If we ever have a reason to, like, make a little girl fear for her life.
Now's not
Hopefully
the
a grown
time.
man.
Edward, you need to threaten this 13-year-old girl with death in order to save the Empire.
No, you wouldn't want to save the Empire.
Nope.
No.
So,
Anyway. So, Lily, wasn't it? Yes, I remember I made a pun about this. Lily,
Yes?
where did you come from?
she's from town, guys. Haven't you been paying attention to her?
Hanover?
Think more literally. You started in a place, they put a bomb on you, and then you walked to here. Now tell me about that, but in reverse. You can skip the part where you got here.
Okay. So they told me the message, then they told me how it worked. They strapped a bomb on me, and then they put my jacket over me, and then they put the bomb on me, and then they threw me down, picked me up off the ground after they threw me down to the ground. Just after they carried me, I don't know, some distance through town. Then they
What building were you held in?
put a... What?
What building were you held in?
Did they take you to a building?
I wasn't in a building.
Oh, they just kidnapped you off the street?
Outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you were just randomly, like, walking home from the park or something? I don't know. Like, what do little girls do?
I was at the pie festival.
She was eating pie when they did this to her.
You say that like it somehow makes it more heinous.
It is!
I don't think so. But then again, Edward made pie grenades, so I don't know how much he feels sacredness around pies.
But we haven't truly established what the major religion is.
Yeah.
yet. So
It's all real pies.
So wait, no. There's a race in Warhammer, the Halflings, and their high holy day is called Pie Day. So they all just get together and they eat.
yeah.
Yes, we're all halflings actually.
Yeah.
Plot twist.
So, but
No, that doesn't apply here though.
That does not
Yeah.
apply here.
all right. Well, I can't say I'm terribly surprised that they do this sort of thing. I'm actually the opposite of surprised. I kind of knew it.
Yeah.
Yep. What are your parents anyway? No, what?
What?
What are your parents?
Oh, they're business owners, I guess.
Like large, prominent ones?
No. They own a tea shop.
I do like tea. I'm trying to figure out whether this is targeted.
Mm-hmm.
But he does like tea.
Well, who can blame the man?
Anyway. Alright. Well, I'm going to go make copies of that device, and then we're going to go find some thugs.
I like the way you think.
Okay. What am I gonna do?
You are going to stay on ship and eat a lot of ice cream and pies.
Oh. That sounds alright, I guess.
Biggs will keep you company.
Yes. I will
That
show
doesn't
you
have to.
my
Okay,
Kinda
not,
smelly.
not Biggs then.
minion number 4.
what was the
Devo?
name of
I
Devo?
think Devo
Oh,
would be
Devo
good.
does have a little sister.
I think Devo would be good around kids.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a good idea. Kid Devo.
Yeah, and besides, you can show her all the cool mechanical toys I make.
Wait,
Okay.
you make cool mechanical toys?
Yes. Make cool mechanical everything.
Yeah.
Just keep her away
Or
from the cool
steam-powered.
mechanical guns.
While you make cool mechanical bombs.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so you call for Devo and he comes over and babysits.
Yes, and I send minion number 5 to get a large amount of pie and ice cream, which is presumably very easy to obtain.
It
Ice
is.
cream.
Do you give him some money to buy it with?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
You can really keep track of them.
he does so.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to make the bomb. Or a few of them, actually.
Okay.
Do I roll or do I just do it?
Well,
Does he really have to roll?
we gotta see how long it takes.
Oh, that is true.
That's.
That's true, though
I assume he is skilled enough that he will get it at some point.
though to be fair, I do have Zen mastery of every aspect of this bomb's existence.
Hey, that's true. So add 2 more die.
Ooh. Oh, 5 successes.
Okay, it takes you a fifth of a day.
Fifth of a day. What does that work out to?
Let's see, let's
Or
divide 24
4.2
by...
hours or something?
But I assume day wouldn't be a whole 24 hours because night.
Are we going after? Were we going out of 18 hours or 24?
I was thinking 24.
Oh, okay.
4.2 or 4.8.
Actually, could I make them the spider things?
No.
Oh.
He has a live model to work with. He actually has a spider.
The
Okay.
spider would only be helpful if I wanted to
Like a
inject them with
model.
venom.
You understand that a steam mechanical spider will resemble that from Wild Wild West more than the cartoon Doc Ock arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to build my terror drones.
That's-
Not today.
If there's one thing I can't stand in those kinds of shows, it's the small snake-like appendage that can be completely movable in every possible direction
No, I was just thinking like a little
and
thing that goes
on
like that.
like
Can we
fully
at least make
controllable.
it so that you put it on them and then the thing goes around them? Instead of having
Like a
to
grapple?
instead of having to manually hook it up.
Possibly. So think like a giant one of those hair scrunchy things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pinch or bear traps, just kind of snap
One
shut.
that just digs straight into their skin.
I mean,
Set the grab on max.
It doesn't
so
really
it just
matter
goes-
how you do it.
Sure.
but you get the idea.
Yeah, you could
Yeah.
come up with a way to quickly strap on a bomb to them, which would be very difficult to remove
All right.
without setting it off. Although you'd have to hope that you can run far enough away before they try to take it off and blow themselves up.
I'm totally going to tell them what it is.
Just wrap it up in a present. And give it to them.
No, you
Okay.
don't understand. We're going to go hunt down some thugs, beat them, put the devices on them, and tell them that we have a message for whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Geoff. I'm going to call him Joffrey.
Alright.
Seems to be that kind of person.
Okay.
So. Want to go find some thugs?
Yeah, let's go find some dogs.
Sure. Why not?
Anyone else have better ideas?
No, aside from bacon.
Yes, we also need to go out and get bacon.
Yeah, well, we have priorities. I wish I could put bacon at the top, but I can't right now.
Actually, we could call for a meeting with Hogtie. Yeah,
You know, let's do that first.
yeah. So we put the hog signal in the sky.
Wait, why do we have to meet? Oh, yeah. Never mind.
/ use whatever we have to contact him. You do have something, right?
And we do have his location, his meeting place.
You have the previous location
Why not
on the
go
floor.
and visit him
Alright,
while
well,
trying to find thugs
Edward
to
will
explode?
go there. You guys want to come with?
Sure, why
Yeah, I'm coming.
Alright.
Alright, Helen, Edward, and Barbara.
It's Motley Crew.
Do you bring
not? I sort of know the way around this city.
anyone else with you?
No.
NPCs?
I mean, I can't think of anyone.
Well,
I mean,
Dio's
unless
keeping
we
the
wanna
little
take
kid
Catherine.
occupied. Yeah, I'd
Why
take
would we?
Catherine.
I don't know, that's what I'm saying.
Alright, just check.
Yeah, we're
I mean, are we
taking
really that
Catherine.
afraid of ambush?
No.
No,
Yeah.
just more people the better.
Down.
Alright, you head to the previous location. There's... So do you stay outside or do you go inside to where you were before?
I want to go inside.
Yeah, let's go inside.
Okay. Inside, there's nobody there. You go in, you're in the main room where you were before, where there were people and maybe some charts and paper stuff on the wall. That's all gone. But as you kind of look around for a bit out of one of the side doors, someone will step through, and it's a young man with some like food stains on his shirt, and he's got his apron on around, so it looks like he's been cooking or waitering or something. And he says, he kind of just shouts out as he goes through, "They're not here.
Where are they?
You're the ones who,
Yep.
How did you know?
That we blew up a giant building in their town?
Well, if he knows who we're looking for, I assume he knows.
well, you were here
Yeah.
meeting before, and then you went and did the thing, and then
I
Yeah.
didn't know.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to them.
I mean, that we blew up a giant building in their town, that was
Well,
an in-character
no, I
comment
didn't.
from Edward.
No, I knew that. I just didn't know that you guys came here first.
Yeah. Well, that was part of our plan before, so.
Anyways, the point is, I recognize you. I trust you. I'll tell you where they're at, okay? Obviously, they have to keep the move on. But I'm still here to point you in the right direction. So, they're actually meeting above the butcher shop.
Ooh, the butcher shop.
We need to get bacon on.
I mean, they probably have bacon here that we can have delivered to the ship.
That's true.
But we are not here just for bacon. We are also here for that information too.
Okay, but yeah, butcher shop.
Thank you.
Alright. Also, can we get some bacon?
And some ham.
I don't have bacon and ham.
We'll get it later.
Okay. So, you
Sorry.
guys, the butcher, not the baker, nor the candlestick maker.
Alright, so you leave and head back across town to the butcher shop. Do you go in the front entrance?
Yeah.
I walked around to see if there's any back entrance.
There is a back entrance.
Stairs.
I go into the front entrance.
Yeah, I go into the front entrance.
I hear you sell bacon
And ham.
and ham and green eggs.
These are actually surprisingly good.
Alright,
You won't question it.
I'm not questioning it. Okay. Alright, a very stereotypically large, round man stands behind the counter. He's built very much like Hogtie in that way, but it doesn't, face doesn't look anything like him. And he says, "Hi, that I have. Looking to buy?"
Yeah.
Yep. Apparently we ran out of it on our ship, and I have no idea how we managed that. But we'd like to unrun out of it.
Tisk tisk, running out of bacon.
I know, it's a shame.
Indeed it is.
Dying
I can
game.
fix you up though. How much you need?
How much do you carry?
Captain?
We need a lot of bacon and a lot of ham.
Alright, I'll take it to the back here.
I talk with him a bit more to see if we can get.
Oh, well, he's taking us into the back
yeah.
to get it. We can talk to him there.
No. I'll get the skill haggler, so I can get it for 35% cheaper.
Alright. I don't know what the cost of bacon would be. Where are the good guys?
Chronicles of the Iron Rose, the quest for more bacon.
Well, there's already a quest to try to get Devo ungagged, but
Well, he is ungagged.
that's already been successful.
Yeah.
I will do this one thing. So we're like, hey, that one thing you wanted to do, I totally did it.
And I'm just like, sad face.
Alright, he leads you into the back. And there you can see he's got, meat in various stages of butchery hanging up, and over to the one side where he heads, there are large crates, presumably filled with various meats. He goes over and he points to some, and he says, "Well, I do have other customers, you must understand, so I can't give you all I've got here.
You understand.
Have to take care of the town.
Mm-hmm.
But I can spare you these 2 crates here. And he opens it up, and you can see inside
Yeah, I'm everywhere.
is salted strips of bacon.
Excellent. And would you, by any chance, have, in addition to these 2 crates, the location of a conspiracy to overthrow the government that's secretly ruling the town?
I believe somebody told us it was upstairs.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll just take the bacon.
I thought this was the place.
Above.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Does anyone want to roll insight?
Sure.
what's
Perception,
that?
you mean?
Perception.
What?
Perception or empathy?
Empathy. That's the one.
Ugh, don't have that.
Don't.
Nobody has that.
Nobody.
You can still
Wait, it's
roll off.
presence. I have 2.
I mean,
I
Yeah,
have
you
2
can still
presents.
roll off the basic stat.
Alright, so far I have 1
I got a success.
2 successes.
Okay, Ellen, you're pretty sure that when he says he has no idea what you're talking about, he has an idea what you're talking about.
Okay, so here's the deal. We met a nice fellow named
Hog tie.
Hogtie.
Mm-hmm.
And he told us about the Crimson. And that big explosion that happened.
Yes. You're with Hogtie.
Yes.
Alright. Are you still interested in the bacon?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, the bacon.
Yes.
Okay,
It's
okay.
very serious business.
Oh,
Very serious
Okay. Oh,
business.
excellent. Alright.
Don't worry.
That wasn't some kind of weird code.
Well,
Can we see the bacon?
no, maybe it's just your excuse to get inside. Don't know. But yeah, okay, so the crates altogether 40 helios for the 2.
Alright.
Can I spend in half an hour just, or?
Bacon is
Half an hour.
expensive.
Well, it says like 25% if you spend a half an hour handling.
Well, I'm willing to pay full price for this bacon. We have more important business. Like, I will support this
Actually,
man's business.
that's pretty cheap. Basic food stuff goes
Oh.
for 20 helios a crate.
Okay then,
Okay.
I'll just deal with it.
Or a barrel. I don't know. What would you store
Whatever.
bacon
Okay.
in? A pig. Okay.
In my stomach.
Perfect.
Alright, so after this we will go up and talk with Hogtie because bacon logistics is not the focus of this RPG.
So, haggling?
Yeah.
Roll it.
So. Wait, it's. Do I have to roll for one of my skills? Like,
Isn't it a skill?
it's talent.
Oh. It's just a flat discount.
Yeah.
Okay. My bad. Sure, so that only costs, what is it, 25 discount?
It's a 25% discount, so 30.
So 30, yeah.
Yes.
So somebody spend 30 helios.
I will spend 30 helios because I ate all the bacon anyway. And I will eat more because I am pregnant.
Yay. Oh yeah.
Gonna have a
Actually,
bacon baby.
Before I go up and like, by the way, do you know anyone who could like
Sell pickles.
buy some goods that may have been liberated?
No. We're not doing this here.
Why wouldn't we ask him?
Pirates. Pretty sure they know that we're pirates.
Well, it's
Almost
pretty
certain.
sure that.
Like, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be like, you stole things from the Hollow Ring? Oh my god.
No, it's more or less the
I think
people
what she's
who-
getting at is that if they recognize it,
Yes.
they don't want to have to buy it back from you.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Why would the Crimson recognize something from the Hollow?
No, I'm talking about the town in general.
Oh, I see.
They did like jewelry that probably came from townsfolk.
Who went
Selling that
missing.
in the same town would be insulting.
Alright, and so I
It's my
take...
mother's. All right, 25% discount.
Hey, they don't have that perk. Alright, so I'm just like... never mind, actually.
Okay, so just the bacon.
Oh.
Yeah, just the bacon.
All right.
How to respond?
Now, by the way, just so you're not surprised, Edward is still totally on his skates.
How's he gonna manage the stairs?
upstairs in those?
Great skill.
I think he needs a roll for this.
And handrails.
Okay, so
I mean, to be fair, these are steam powered, so he could probably just, yeah.
Just like rocket off the stairs.
No.
no.
No. They're not Daleks. They don't innovate.
One success.
Oh no, I thought that was Cybermen. That did that. They're always like evolved.
Maybe, but the first Dalek
Oh, that is
innovates
good.
to go up the stairs.
Oh, I succeeded, and you're right.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't fall flat on your face going up the stairs on roller skates.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Okay, so you make it up the stairs, and in the upper room, you find what looks to be another meeting of people. You recognize Hog Tie before, and I think that's the only person we named already.
Alright, there you go. Hey, Hogtie.
Hey, Edward!
He skates up and they do that Texas hug thing.
Texas hug thing.
I go, sup.
How's it been?
Well, the ring thing just...
Yeah.
We made it go boom.
Yeah,
Believe me, we
that's-
saw that.
that's not the boom we're talking about.
No, that's not.
They grabbed a random girl,
Yep.
strapped one of these on her, and I pull out one of the bombs, and then sent her to our ship with a message that they were coming for us or something.
A message from Geoff.
Yeah.
And that there were more
Geoff
than just...
himself?
Yeah.
Was-
so I
was
assume
he
that
here?
means he's in town.
Yes,
Is
there was
what I
there was an
assumed.
implication in there that they were going to send an army of suicide bombing children.
Right.
Yep.
That
Heis, how come you didn't know about this? And then, one of the men sitting there at the meeting who, is starting to bald. He looks like an older gentleman. His ears stick out and he's got a really big nose. I'm sorry, I didn't know. Are you sure Geoff is here?
That's what the
The
little
The
girl said.
assumption. She didn't say she was here. She said a message from him. I
Ah,
assume that
Where's
he
it from?
himself
Well,
is here.
That could be that could be anything. He's that from what we know that Geoff is he's not seen very much, so it's doubtful. We've gathered that a lot of messages supposedly come from Geoff. Even internally, it's always kind of their standard phrase. I mean, yeah. So it
Okay, yes.
doesn't
but,
necessarily mean
So it might
mean
be
anything.
from all of them. So.
or just anyone, except that he knows that Jezebel is with us.
Yeah.
And he wants Jezebel back. Pretty badly.
Yeah, that's right.
So
He's-
I taken note of what you said, but that's something else to consider as well.
I see. Yes. Jezebel complicates things. That's true. But you said he sent a girl with the bomb?
Yes.
And she was local or?
Local.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if there's a missing report on someone named Lily, she's currently,
On our ship.
surrounded by pie and
Ice cream.
ice cream.
Oh, that's very kind of you. So it didn't go off.
Nope. I managed to. It was a very good bomb. I'm better though.
I see.
He took that thing.
Not
apart
at being a
so
bomb.
fast.
No, I get it. Yeah. Okay.
If you want to see a replica,
He said a lot.
Let me write that down. Really. I don't know what we can do more for her with this. Hogtie, did you tell him much about how we operate?
Well, not so much, really. They're kind of in a bind before, so we didn't really have time to go over the details. I think what Heiss is getting at is, well, he's sorry. This is Heiss. He's our intel guy, so he's in charge of getting the information and then getting us the information and all that stuff. I'm more the what do you call it? The runner. I move supplies. That's what I do. It's my business, and that's what I do here for the Crimson. We're not a large organization. I hope you understand that. This is compared to the Hollow Ring, this is relatively new. And we're as underground as possible. Obviously, your presence kind of upsets that. And surprised that you all are still here. It really puts the pressure on a lot of us.
oh,
But no, it's not a problem yet that we know of.
you happen to know where we could find a couple of like footmen for the Hollow Ring?
Well, you can ask Heiss. As far as I know, they've cleared out for the time being. That's,
And who grabbed the girl and put a bomb on her?
like I said, as far as I know, that changes things. We're pretty sure that scared them off at least.
Yes. By our calculations, they should have been
Calculations.
out for at least a week. But the damage they took to
Calculations.
yes, calculations. That's what you do with information and data. You calculate.
I don't think just mere planning and plotting of what their response would be like is accurate, to say the least.
Can I see the equations?
It's more or less a theory.
I
So,
Um,
theory is very accurate. If it's good theory.
I'd rather not share my calculations. I know that Hogtie trusts you, but you must understand we don't want too much to get out. If you're doing what you're
Too
saying
much
you're
word
doing,
in the street and you don't get known.
yeah,
exactly. We got to keep as much of it as tight as possible. So, as much as I'd love to have another mind on these, it's safer not to. You got to understand how they operate. They are ruthless, and they just take over everything. Everything. Did you know that they got one of the preachers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's on our
Yeah,
ship
we
now.
breed them.
I recently built and possibly installed yet. I kind of forgot about that. A new leg for him. One that plays hymns.
Was he missing a leg?
After they caught him.
Missing a leg. Okay. But yes, he's the people are not given much choice. They run this town. Our operation is just barely held together. We've been dispersed and ground into dust multiple times. No one here is an original member of this thing. The Crimson. It's been, we've been
So they know
ratted
you
out
already.
and ousted, and yeah, they know that something exists, and we're blamed for most of their problems. Any little thorn that comes up, it's on us. Some of it is true, like that. What do we call that? The toy soldier gig. We were a route to catch some of their smugglers and bring them down with these
Toy.
fake
think we
soldier collection.
And they're gold?
what?
Are they gold?
I thought we already knew this.
Yeah, but if
soldiers?
we stole specifically from the Hollow Lane, that's just,
Yes,
Interesting.
they were gold. It's I have it here.
Curious.
What was his name? It was a famous artist. His yes, Bartholomew, Clockwork Bartholomew. His work. We replicated his soldiers. Nobody has the originals. Well, supposedly no one has the originals, but yes, we were going to use them as in a sting operation. But there was a mix-up, and that kind of thing fell apart. Hogtie was part of that. He was supposed to pick them up somewhere, and they were already gone somehow. I don't know if they had already gotten on to us, but we haven't heard any further consequences of that, other than it is gone. So I mean, the market does what the market does. But we put a lot of resources into that one.
how many resources?
Well, what I'm more concerned with is, I'm just curious. What exactly were you going to use these for?
Oh, they were we could track them, see, and we were going to sell them off. It was like what do you call it? It was like undercover, but like undercover. We put as many layers over top as possible, so they couldn't trace them back to us. We would get one of their smugglers to attempt to move them, and then we were going to then we could trap them and bring them in, either with depending on the location, either with our own allies, which are few, but given the right spot, we could corner them, or the best plan was bring the Empire in and bust them for that, kind of tip them off, kind of thing, because they don't like smugglers.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure we know.
I was just...
Yeah, that was one thing we did.
How many resources did you use in this time.
How many
Like-
resources?
Right. Well, this is out of character, but I was just asking because I wanted to know since we still have them, if they would be of any use. at
Yeah,
this
that's
point
what I'm
anymore.
saying. I'm saying pretty
Yeah.
much.
Well, I'm just saying that's my
Yeah.
I mean, they're pretty irrelevant at this point. I still think we should just try and sell them for profit at the next port.
It's apparently snowing.
It is?
My mom just
Doesn't
texted me.
look like
It's
it.
snowing. Well, kinda. It's kind of snow that hurts a little bit. Strong winds and a bit icy. Damn it! I had to jinx it.
I don't see wind or snow or ice.
Yeah. So
Well,
there's
my
a
mom
sm-
lives in Granger, which is 10 minutes like that way in northish.
Oh, I know where that is.
Yeah. It says there's a small chance of snow later in the night.
And
Yes.
what time are you supposed to be?
In like 5-10 minutes.
Oh, okay. Wonderful.
Then I'll just be.
And then there were two.
And then there were two.
It's like the Willy Wonka's factory.
Quinn is not
RPGs.
feeling well, plus it's Mother's Weekend. Whatever that means.
So
Or
does that
Mom's
mean
Weekend.
that he's coming later? Or is he just not
No,
coming?
and he was planning on only staying for about an hour anyway. I've been messaging him
Oh, okay.
on Facebook. I
Alright.
just had to send you the message of saying why Quinn won't be here. Just thought it'd be better than saying it.
Alright. So, where were we? In character.
Oh, sorry.
I think we were just kind of meandering.
I was asking about how many resources.
Oh, right.
Could you put a number on it, or
It was, well, let me see. I've got it in, here somewhere. It's, oh, maybe it's not in this. We had to, there were like 12 guys to distribute the things, and we had pulled in a lot of favors. How do you measure favors?
it's alright.
But it cost us like at least 1,000 helios to put that together. Yeah. Yeah, just 1,000 just raw to make the
Plus favors.
things. Plus all that. Yeah.
Anyway, so the Hollow Ring is entirely cleared out from this town for the moment.
But I mean, that's what we thought. I mean, typically, that's been their pattern. See, they have patterns, and it's really interesting because when we hit them, like actually, do some damage, not just kind of slow them down, but actually do something. They just like scatter like roaches. They just dart and then kind of slowly creep back in to where they were, and then usually they're able to pick right back up again. So,
That's how most underground agencies work.
well, exactly. I mean, you can't have anybody peeking in too much. You see an explosion, people come looking at it and ask questions and things. So that's what happens there. So we figured they'd be gone. It was a big hit and draw a lot of attention. Granted, the carnival, the thing, the pie festival, that helped cover it, I guess. I mean, people weren't as interested, I suppose, in a old rundown building off at the outskirts going up in flames. Oh yeah, we got the official story on that. I'll fill you guys in there in case you haven't heard. Is some independent fireworks display went awry. That's what we're kind of pushing out there. Just real easy because we don't want to force it.
Why don't we just put a giant sign over the wreckage that says the Hollow Ring are pansies?
That's not
How
subtle at
would
all.
how would that help?
It would get them to attack us.
Why do we want them to attack us? They do enough damage. Enough. Do you even know what they're involved with? not only do they buy and sell
Yeah.
slaves and children, they kidnap them from the streets.
I know, they don't get it.
We know all this. What do you mean we don't get it? We completely comprehend all of this.
And you want to just provoke them for the heck of it.
No. I want to provoke them in the hopes that it causes their stupid members that have come to ground to come out.
No, trust me. I'll just burrow in deeper.
Why?
You said they nabbed a girl, strapped a bomb to her, and sent her off to you.
Yep.
Yes, and they're going to... Why would they stop doing that?
They'd get more clever.
I'm not saying...
Why would making them angry make them cleverer?
Why would it help, though? How
Okay,
does that...
so they have run away and scattered.
Well, they clearly haven't. They've at least left some residual forces here.
Right, so we want to draw them out.
What I'm
So
trying
are
to
you
say is
willing to
they've
bring
already
them
done
down?
something.
Yes.
They weren't out any more than they were before. Now we know they're here.
Are you,
That's about it.
are you willing
Right.
to burn down a town to find all of the rats?
I've already answered that. So yeah, so they're at a level of activity, and we want to draw them out. Whatever that level of activity does, the desire to draw them out, I don't, like, that's what you'd have to argue against to get me to say, oh, this is a bad idea.
What do you mean by draw them out? Do you want them to show their faces?
I want them to attack us.
They already did. That is how they attack.
By kidnapping little girls and strapping bombs to them?
Yeah.
That's really ineffective.
Sometimes
Sometimes.
I've never known them to commit to a frontal assault.
They don't seem like
I mean-
kind.
Not against a worthy opponent, if you will. You know, they'll send goons who would fully admit to being part of it straight to your door and knock you down, drag you out, and take everything you got. But attacking a fully equipped airship with pirates who know how to fight, that that I've never seen them do.
That
And
game of
I
chess.
don't know that we'd want to. Get ugly fast, and that's out of our league.
Well, the other option is we could always try to find a way to call in the Empire.
With enough wanted people on our ship.
Yeah.
What do we care? We just leave.
Yeah, about that. Ice. Yeah. So here's the problem with that, is that you have to go about it in a very roundabout way, like we were doing with the smugglers things, because their smugglers aren't necessarily really working for them. They're not like on the inside. They just kind of hire people to the side. So you stop them, you slow down the hologram, but they're not tied to the hologram. So there's that. But the problem is you can't just send them after a guy, because they won't. They've got some deal going.
Of
They're
course.
they're protected.
For a group
for
that
the-
big,
the
they have
most
to have
part.
some inside people. with
So
the
instead of
Empire.
saying the hollering are pussies, we put up a giant sign that says the Emperor is a chump over whatever we think their headquarters is.
And I guess, I don't know how would they react to that. I mean, their headquarters, you'd have to find their headquarters. We're not sure where that, centrally located. And I'm sure they'd put up quite the resistance to,
Or better we could go to their
That
burned
might
down
hurt their
headquarters and put up a giant thing swearing revenge against the Empire or something. The point is make the Empire think that they won't be playing ball.
Yeah. No, I get that. I'm just saying it's you're assuming that it's that simple, and I just don't think that it is, because typically they already know what's up and what they did and what they didn't do, and so one word and they'd just be like, that wasn't us, we didn't do that, and they'd be like, oh, okay.
You think they trust each other?
No, we're thinking that the
That
Hollow Ring
that
talks with
all
other
the-
members of Hollow
All
Ring.
the more reasons they wouldn't believe that they just turned around like that. I mean, would you believe that if one of your business partners you've been good friends with, worked with all along, and all of a sudden, oh, I'm putting up a sign that says I hate you? I mean, just take that on face. I mean,
I'd certainly ask him about it.
yeah, and then who are you gonna believe? I'm telling you, they're deeply tied. I don't think you can try it, but it's just not.
No?
I don't know how effective that would be.
Yeah. All right. Hey, Helen.
Yeah.
You okay over there?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Can you say anything other than yeah?
Yes.
Are you the pretty pink pirate princess? There we go.
Yep, that's Helen.
Okay. Well, we tried. Let's
Can
go.
I go? Can I have a conversation with Hogtie?
You can talk to him, but
Well, yeah. But it's more or less. How long have you known Rubert?
Oh, well, he and I go back a ways, back when he was still in the mercantile business, suppose of the mercenary business. But it's been a while. We were in on a number of gigs together, and move some stuff, pass some stuff back and forth. I go over here, then he takes it there. Then it was a good time. We'd hang out afterwards, going for a drink. that kind of thing. Yeah, I hadn't seen him for a number of years. Why you ask?
Because you said that I reminded reminded you of him, and that's been getting on my curious, or that's piqued my curiosity.
Oh, yeah. No, it was the ears. I don't know, just you got the same kind of ears. I think they're funny.
Okay. I just sort of walk away even more confused.
I'm sorry. No.
It's alright.
I'm saying it doesn't make much sense. You're not related to him or nothing. But I just saw you and that made me think, oh yeah, Roberg had that, and then
Okay.
thought, hey, there's a whole bunch of things here. Maybe he's at the pie festival. So I just asked. If it was news, I would have gone around, see if he was here anyway.
Okay.
But
Thank
yeah, ears.
Alright. So I guess we just leave now?
You haven't thought about wearing a hat, have you?
No.
No. Oh,
Yeah, let's go back to the ship.
Leave the town.
Oh. Yeah, that's what we were talking about before.
What else is there to do?
Well,
I'd recommend getting out of here sooner than later. If it was me.
Alright.
Actually, It is me, and I plan on getting out of here as soon as possible once we get this thing tied together. You know, the festival's over, and we'll see where the place is at. After we move on, but
So where do we go next?
That's a good question.
do you have any leads? Talk to anyone?
Oh, yeah. Do you have any code books just lying around?
Do you know there's
Code?
ciphers? Do you know there's
Ci-
code or whatnot?
Ice? Ciphers. No, we haven't intercepted any ciphers. We've seen some messages and
Have you been able
things,
to
but no, we haven't been able to crack the code.
do you mind giving us a copy of those?
Yeah, we have. Yeah. Let me get. Yeah, I suppose we're not losing anything, but sharing their stuff. Here, take. And he hands you a couple of sheets of paper. Says, here's something I've worked on. That's a couple things that we've picked up, copied, of course, you know,
Right.
from site, and might be some missed
try to
characters in there. It's still fairly legible, but they seem to like the number 7. I don't know. That's Geoff's favorite number or
Okay.
something.
I got it too on with wits with general knowledge.
These look like the scrolling messages.
Do I notice them?
Not really. You can make out some strange coded message.
I look at them, and then I flip them upside down, and then I turn my head a little bit, and then I hand them over to Edward.
Edward just tucks them away in his coat. So,
Yeah, but I think you need the key based off something. I don't know what
An accounting book?
they share. An accounting book?
Never
No.
mind.
Be
So-
something totally separate. Like some other, key, like a map. Map has a key and tells you what all the things are. And so that's what you need to find. It's got to be some other book document, something that they've already got, but we just don't know what it is.
So, I think we should leave. Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, so we go back to the ship. Does anything happen?
Helen,
Yeah.
we have got statues and a smuggler.
Yeah,
Does
but
that have to do with anything?
I think Devo's dead.
That is true.
Besides, they probably don't. I mean, the people here probably don't know Devo at all.
That is true.
So, I say we head...
You have 2 crates of bacon to carry back with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Carry the bacon back carefully.
It's not an issue. So I say we go to South Hollow if we're willing to just burn the entire place down. Which Edward is.
And so is Helen. You know, the fire and all.
And I would think,
Talk in character. Come on.
I would think,
Well,
I would think.
I say we
Jezebel would
go
also
to
be
the
up for
Hollow.
that.
I say we go to South Hollow if, we're willing to burn the entire place down. Which I am.
Yeah, me too.
Alright. If we're not willing to burn the entire place down, we can go to the capital, which we will be doing less burning as.
I'm in the mood for burning, I must admit.
But I don't think we should do it yet.
Why
I
not?
mean, there's still a lot of unknowns about all of this.
Yeah, but I mean, there's no possible way burning down their hometown isn't going to have some effect.
It's true.
But, like that guy said, they're like a hydra. You chop off one head, you feel a little bit of pride and joy for taking out one of the heads, and then 2 more pop up in its place.
But
I think
not,
even if we strike the beast at its heart, it won't go over well.
I mean, the way you defeat the Hydra is
Yeah.
by cauterizing the wounds. So burning the town down is in fact the correct way to prevent it from coming back.
Yes!
My mythology is stronger than yours.
Well, that is true.
I should probably be going too. So
I was just saying, did you?
yeah.
Yeah.
So you're off to go work in the engine room for God knows how long.
Yeah. I don't know, guys.
Alright.
I might just be so vital that you can't go on without me.
Take a pause there.
Well, the